3.1k MMR, Lanyaya, Templar Assassin. I had a huge lead early, but I couldn't transition into a win fast enough. And of course, late game I couldn't do much. Okay, let's see. Okay. But your first item, what I would done is don't get iron branch, don't get 2 iron branches. I would get a fairy fire if I'm going to mid. I would get 1 iron branch, 1 fairy fire, 2 tango from your allies. That's good. This really, you know, it depends what you want to do, but that's what I would do. Okay. If I go to mid, I don't need 2 branches. I don't need this. Fairy fire is much better. Oh my, sorry. Excuse my language. Did I just touch my camera? It's fine, right? Alright. Okay, you're blocking. You're blocking. Okay. Oh my god, you're good, man. Dude, you're good. Okay, dude, you're good. Looks like you have been playing TA for a really long time. Now you're going back to block the creep. This is good. Almost no players in mid 3k MMR players. They don't do that. They don't block those creeps. They only block at the beginning. That's all they do. But you're doing it. So your last hitting is a little freaky good. You're really good. You're even better than me, I'll say. Okay. Tinker has 3 and you got 11. You're getting bottle. And Disruptor is guarding you. How is this 3k MMR? It's even giving you clarity. You got the best team ever. But that clarity doesn't really mean anything. It's gonna get cancelled. Oh, you missed the last hit. That is bad. I don't understand why Tinker doesn't fucking cancel the clarity. Oh my god. He's actually doing a lot now. Oh, you even got clarity yourself? Okay. Cancel the fucking clarity. Why is he not hitting you? You're missing like 1 or 2 last hit, but that's fine. It happens. It happens to everybody. Can you kill him? No. Sideblade. So nothing much to talk about, like just laning stage. And I agree with your first item. You got bottle, you got. Now you're getting the Akula, brown boots. That's good. But if I were you, I've done the bottle crawl. You don't need to push right here. You didn't need to push. If you did better job in holding the lane, well, it is not an ideal job to do as a TA, but you could have made Tinker much more miserable. Now you're blocking again. Good. Did you ask them to stack for the agents? So one way of playing Templar Assassin in pub is just push every fucking wave really fast, and you stack the agents by yourself, and you get Dazzle Letter at like minute 12 if you stack them well. That is one way. I say you're trying to push, but I think you're trying to push and hold at the same time. So it is not easy to figure out your intention of doing it. If you're gonna push, you have to push much faster. Okay, now there's a chance of killing him. The disruptor is near you. No. You gotta go for him now. Go for him now. Oh, that was late. That was late. That was late. Only if you had responded like maybe 1.5 seconds faster, Tinker was dead. And I think Tinker deserved to die right there. Yeah. So he could have played it much better. Tinker was dead definitely. Disruptor did really good job in roaming right there. And if you kill the Tinker once, you know how the game goes if Tinker dies at the beginning, right? It fucks him up, so it was really important. Oh my god, you are that. Well, that happens, okay? That happens. You can still come back. Let's see if you do. Ping. You know, like Disruptor is staying behind you. That means you should play aggressive. Because you don't have wards, I think Pudge is gonna hook you again. You're gonna die one more time. You don't have vision. If Pudge does roam to middle, you get hooked, you're gonna die. So if nobody wards for you in middle, like especially in this lineup where they have Pudge and his roaming, if nobody is lane warding in middle, you should ward. If you don't, you're gonna die. If Pudge ever comes to mid, smoke, just come to mid, he's gonna kill you. Get near Tinker. You shouldn't use the invisible method. If you actually had gotten closer to Tinker and right click, alt right click, yeah, Tinker was gonna he's gonna cast the laser and you don't kill him, but it's pressure. You're putting pressure on him by doing that. You had the invis rune. And if you're not stacking yourself, you should always ask for your teammate to stack. If you're not getting the agents stack as TA, there's no point in playing TA. And I think I'll say it is fair to say you're playing the hero wrong. There's a Pudge, okay, good job. So you push the lane. It's it was 9:45, 9:40. If you were paying attention and if you're planning to stack camp, you could have stacked those agents. Stack and come back, stack and come back, push, stack, come back, push, stack, come back. That's how you do it. Right now you're just making it even. Well, yeah, Tinker didn't really get that many last hit from level 1 to level 5, but Tinker is now recovering. Okay, you got hooked. Don't miss that last hit. Okay. If you lose this game, I think it's because you didn't even bother to fucking stack the camp. You didn't even bother to stack the agents. Yeah, getting the tower is good. You got the tower, that is really good. Now you gotta run back. Okay, not now. What the fuck is he doing? Okay. At this time, like right now, if you had stacked the Asians by yourself in top right here, 3 stacks of Asians, and if you kill that, you got Desolator by now. You've got the Desolator at minute 12. If you had like 3 stacks of this camp, that's Desolator, 3 to 4 stacks. Yeah. And if you can't, so that's really important as TA. Because 12-minute Desolator and 14-minute Desolator is really is big difference. It's big difference. It's game-changing difference. So you understand it, like from the way I see the way you play in the lane, I can see that you are a really good TA player. You have been playing for a long time. So just understand, keep in mind that if you get Desolator, if by minute 12, by stacking the agents, that's probably how you win the game. Because TA is not a hard carry. He wins the game only by Desolator. Imagine you had a Desolator right here, by just having 1 stack of agents. Everything is different. Okay. I would have TP to top or something. I don't understand why you're walking to the middle. If you just stop by the shot shop and bottle TP and TP back to middle, you know, you can farm much faster. Okay, now you got the Desolator. Now you're getting Blink Dagger. So you do know how to play him. You are a good TA. And you need to carry TP. If you had TP, you could have saved it also. Cause now you're fucking strong. You have Desolator, you're TA, you're fucking strong. It's gonna... Okay. It's gonna get up. We're switching threads. This is really good too. Holy shit, you almost died. Okay, so now your job as Temple Assassin is to farm the Blink Dagger fast, and then just kill everybody. You should never use double damage like that. If you had saved that double damage, if you look at the map, like there are plenty of places to farm. Well, you can now use double damage here. Okay, good job. Now you're making some value out of it. What I was gonna tell you about, if you actually had saved the double damage, and if you got the Blink Dagger, maybe you can kill. Maybe you could have used the double damage to kill Tinker or kill Void, because if you get Blink Dagger, 1 person is dead if you do Blink in with double damage. Killing Pudge is good, but it is not that rewarding compared to Tinker or Void. So don't pop the rune right away. Yeah, imagine you had a double damage right here. Imagine you had a double damage right here. Tinker was dead, and that is much big kill, right? They have Chronosphere. You should be really careful. Chronosphere! Now you're fucked. Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked. Your ally's gonna die now. You're fucked. So your mistake is you should not have pushed bottom. It was not the right time to push the tier 2 tower. I was gonna say that. Why? Because if you look at top, there's a tier 1 tower. Why not get this? This is much easier. It's much safer, it's much easier to get it. Now you're taking top. Okay. This was the right choice. The reason why people say if you play mid you're gonna carry the game and games are easy, if you're good, is because as a mid player you can control the tempo of the game. What does that mean is you should know everything. You should have the map awareness, you should know whether this works not. If you're good enough, you're gonna win the game by solo if you, as a mid. That is true. So getting the bottom, attacking the tier 2 bottom tower was a horrible choice, horrible decision. That doesn't make doesn't make sense. That didn't make sense. And you lost two of your allies right there. And you gave Tinker and Void a lot of gold. That was really big. So you shouldn't really chase after. It's not that easy. You don't have BKB, you don't have Monkey King Boy, you don't have Hex. It's not that easy to kill Tinker. The way you move around is you just go after Tinker. If you say Tinker, you just walk around, use Blink Dagger, and you just walk toward him. That's not. I don't think that is the way you play Templar Assassin with this lineup. You're not gonna kill him that easy. It's not easy. Now you might be that. Okay. Pudge's Blink Dagger. Pudge played really well there. Yeah. I do not want to blame you for the death. Their Pudge did really well in initiating you. It was impossible to predict his Blink Dagger unless you were checking his inventory. He's gonna die now, right? Is he gonna die? He's dead, right? Yeah. Good job. Good job also. So I feel like after you got the Desolator and Blink, which makes you godlike carry at minute 20, I felt like you were kind of lost. You didn't know what to do. You didn't know where to go. You didn't know what should I do. Like, I mean, I got a lot of fun, but what should I do? That's what I felt like. You were lost. Let's see what you do here. Also, that kill Void, kill Void, kill Void. Good job. Kill Apparition. Nice. Good job. You should always get the first tower. If you feel like you're lost, if you feel like, oh my god, I got items but I cannot kill any heroes, what you should do is pressure the lane and focus on killing the towers. That's what you do. You should go for Tinker now. You should blink in. What you were waiting for? Oh god. I think the Disruptor was waiting for you to go in. He had Disruptor had ulti. He even had Glimpse, I believe. So Disruptor was waiting for you to blink in forward and kill Tinker, but you didn't blink in. and you don't need Hurricane Pike. You're going for Hurricane Pike. I don't think this was the right choice. You need BKB. You need BKB this game because they have Pudge, they have Agent of Oppression, they have Tinker. You need BKB. That is the only way that I can imagine you crushing them at minute 30. If you are rushing BKB by minute 20, I would say 28, last minute 30, you get BKB. With 10 seconds BKB, you crush everyone, and you are gonna get the racks if you play it right. But you're not getting BKB. You're just getting 4-stab Hurricane Pike and try to go a little late game. So if at this rate, you're gonna get BKB by minute like what, 35, 37, 40. By the time Void gets really big, Tinker gets really big, Weaver gets unkillable. You should anticipate things like that. I understand that like low tier players don't get BKB, don't like getting BKB, but that's a problem. That's a problem that you guys should perceive. There are many times you get BKB to win the game. Many times. Some people recommend getting MKB. Why not get MKB versus Tinker? No! No, I mean, if you're a TA, yeah, MKB is good, okay? MKB, I understand, I get it. MKB makes sense, but why not just get BKB? MKB is like, what, 5.4k gold? And BKB is 3.8. Good job. If you see Pudge in the minimap, you saw him, good. But there's nothing to fear. Okay, your supports are going away from you, now you should be fearful. Your supports are not with you. They went back for some reason. You can't go in alone. If Pudge ever blinks in, you're dead. You're gonna die now, man. If you no, okay, get back. Good job. That is a very dangerous place to go. This is not a good place to farm. If they have a ward right here, Pudge is gonna jump in and he's gonna ult you and you're dead. You're lucky that they didn't have a vision right there. Most likely they would have vision. Maybe you were confident enough to react and blink out when Pudge comes in, but why do you risk it? There's no reason to risk it. Everybody fucks up and that was not a good decision. Okay, now that Pudge is dead, you guys can push top tower and get the tier 1 tower. You gotta find a way to take out that tower, the first tower. It is always bad if they ever have their offlane tower alive at minute 27, because that is free gold. That should be free gold. It helps you, it helps your support. It hurts Tinker, obviously. Oh my god, dude, you're good. Dude, you're good, dude. I didn't expect you to react that fast. Instead. 4 stuff, not that way. Now you're dead. I think you should have 4 stuff. Well, it's not a 4 stuff, it's a Hurricane Pike, right? If you actually use it on Void, you push him and you push yourself backward. I think you were alive if you actually did that. I don't want to go back, but you should not have used your Hurricane Pike as a 4 stuff. If you actually did click on Void, use it on Void, you push him back, and you're moving backward as well. So, and you're also attacking him at the same time. It's pressuring him. So. Also, that could have been another thing that I can point out. And one thing that I noticed is that you don't check people's items. As you're playing Dota, well, you just check the viewer's item, but you should do that much more often. If you had checked Asian Persian's item that he had used up there, you could have played better. You can kill him. No, he's not gonna die. No. So every time you get vision in the map, now you see the Asian Persian, he just walked away. He just walked out of the vision, right? But every time you see vision, every time you get the vision of someone in the minimap, just click on the hero and see what items he got. Okay. Press, use it. That was a little late. Alright. Not bad. If you kill him. Kill the Appa. Kill him! Why is he walking so fast? Why is he so fucking fast, man? Isn't he so fucking fast? Yeah, he was walking so fast. Can also blink in. Okay. Wrong blink. So again, the same thing. Like I said, Hurricane Pike is good. It is good, but I don't think it is doing that much. It is not doing that much. And if you had gotten BKB at minute 24 or 25, which you could have gotten the item at minute 25, 26. I think if you skipped the Hurricane Pike, it was BKB, right? Things change a lot. If with BKB or without BKB, TA is a different monster. So remember that TA is not a hard carry. And I think you do understand that you, as a Templar Assassin, you should take as much objective as you can in early game and win the game early. I think you have the correct mindset, but you're not utilizing the item. You're making the wrong choice in choosing your items. If you had gotten BKB and if you use it right, that is a different story whether you can or you're not. I don't know it, but if you got BKB and used it right, you would have won the game. I can guarantee it. You would have won the game. What it does is Pudge can't fucking kill you anymore. If Pudge ever does hook you, it doesn't matter. You're fast enough. I could just tell you're fast enough to react. If you get hooked, you're gonna press BKB right away, and that fucking Pudge is dead. That fucking Pudge is dead. Unless the enemy team commits to you S5, everything in, then you're gonna die. But that is good. That is good, right? You have your allies. It's not gonna die like that. It's not gonna die. You're killing yourself by doing it. Yeah. That was a bad move. Why? Because you don't have Orchid, you don't have Hacks. You know that Weaver has ulti. Well, you were expecting Silencer to ulti right away, but if you want to do that, you should communicate much better. Yeah, you can blame Silencer, but this is fucking pub. Everybody is bound to mess up. So you can't really expect it is. I don't think it is fair for us to expect someone to play perfect. It is not easy. Even if you use microphone, which I always do in my pub games. But even if you use your microphone, you shouldn't really expect your allies to play 100% correct. Rather, you should expect them to play bad and expect the worst scenario. And don't risk anything. I feel like in Dota, especially in 3K MMR, people win not from playing good, but they lose from making mistakes, and they win by taking advantage of the enemy team making mistakes. So whoever has more patience almost always wins. I think that is the meta that is what's happening especially in 3K MMR. People make tons of mistakes. They make tons of stupid mistakes that should never happen. So you don't need to do like fancy move. Like, you don't need to do crazy dive in and do this and do that. Like be dandy. No, there's no need to. There's no need to risk anything. If you play everything right and play Chinese style Dota, you know how Chinese players do, right? They have a lot of patience. They just wait. It's really efficient. If you play pub, it's really good. There's a reason why Chinese pubs are the best pubs in the world. Like, they don't cross the line. They never do. They almost never do. Dota is a game of patience, and you need some patience. So, like I said, your BKB is really late. I think I called it for like 35, 37, even 40. It's about the time, right? You're gonna get BKB by minute 35, 37. So, this is exactly what I predicted. After seeing that you're getting the Hurricane Pike, I knew that it was a game losing move. Possibly, it was a game losing move that you were doing. You're gonna get stunned now, unless you do it. Okay, good job. Maybe you were baiting. If you were baiting, you have so much potential to become a better player. If you were baiting the stun, like by just lingering around a little bit more, and then force stab at the last minute, if that was your intention, you're a fucking amazing player. You have a potential to become a much better player. You guys have to get out. You guys have to get out. What is he doing? Okay. You're gonna get stunned, right? If you don't move. Okay, you move. If you had BKB, right? Oh, really nice ulti by Disruptor. If you had BKB, Push can fucking ult you. Asian aperture it doesn't become a big threat. Game's much easier. You guys just won the fight because Disruptor did so fucking amazing. That was a really good play by Disruptor. Let's see if... Holy shit, he has MKB. Okay. Weaver has MKB. Oh my god. Oh, he doesn't. How did he stun you? What did I see? I think I see like I thought he was mini stunning you. Or was that Roshan? I don't know. Anyways, Weaver is still doing a lot of damage. Okay, now that you got BKB at minute 37, it is late. It is late, but on the bright side, if you had gotten BKB at minute 25, it is your duty to win the game early. But now that you got fresh BKB, which is 10 seconds BKB, you're stronger. So that is, on the bright side, you have potential to still win the game with the 10 seconds BKB. Oh, Necro killed him. Holy shit. And here's what I want to talk about. Right here, you saw in the minimap, or you even see Necro moving to the left, right? There was no reason for you to stay in the Roshan pit. There was no reason to stay in the Roshan pit. Rather, if you knew that the enemy team was just staying in the high ground, watching for hook, chronosphere, I get steal, something like that. So they were ready to take some actions, right? Your job as Temple Assassin at this moment is not to Roshan. Ulsa is strong enough to finish the Roshan by himself. Your job was to blink in the high ground, and kill the enemy. Pudge was here. Pudge was standing right there trying to hook somebody. Agent person was here. Void was here. If you actually did blink in right here, this guy was dead, man. This guy was dead if he can't react faster. Even if he did, you have a force staff. And this boy was dead too. So you missed the killing chances. You miss the clean chances by just staying in the Roshan pit. You even have 10 seconds. You even have 10 seconds BKB. There's nothing to fear. And your allies got hooked, and he's gonna die. You killed him, but they killed. He killed your ally. Okay. But now the Tinker is back. It is time to get back, right? You guys have to get back. You guys have to get back to top tower, or farm their jungle. One choice. What are you getting? Are you getting Manta style? Okay. I don't like. Okay. So by getting Manta style, let me ask you this question: what do you get it? What do you think you get out of Manta style? You get illusion, which gives you bonus damage, and you can maybe confuse Pudge, because now he has 3 targets to select from to cast his ulti. Besides that, what do you get? What do you get from Manta? You get movement speed, but that's it, right? Manta is a bad item here. I do not agree with Manta style. It doesn't really do anything. What you should have gotten item was Hex or Orchid, Bloodthorn, things like that, to kill Weaver, to kill Tinker. If you have Hex and somebody breaks the Weaver's Lincoln Spear, Weaver's gonna die. If you Hex him, 2 seconds is enough to kill him. I don't think Manta does anything. Manta is good if they have silence. If they have Orchid, usually you use Manta to break out of the Orchid silence. In that way, Manta is good. But they don't have none of those shit. Manta is not gonna do anything here. He's gonna fucking blink in and ult you, but you were paying attention. 4-step, Hurricane step? No? Weaver's coming. Weaver's coming. You gotta use your BKB and finish. Okay. What I've done was use my BKB and finish the rack. That's what I've done. BKB? 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 Okay. Okay. 4-staff. 4-staff. Ah, you should have used a 4-staff right there. Well, glimpse. Now it's dead. 4-staff. You're stunned. Weaver is now still alive. Tinker's coming back in 10 seconds. Can you get the racks? Tell me. Oh, you got the racks. Good job. I think the catapult got it from... because the racks was really low HP. They killed it with the creeps. Tinker's here. BKB? Alright. So you decided to pop the Aegis, which I don't agree. If you had used, you never used BKB, that is not a problem. You have tendency to just save the BKB for some reason. If you are okay, that was really lucky. If you can save Aegis or use BKB, you should use BKB. Aegis meant much more. Go Scepter. Right. Finish the tower. Good job. Void is coming. Weaver's coming. Let's come for Silencer. Man, that Silencer, dude. Chronosphere. Now you're dead. So if you had Aegis right here, if you popped a BKB when you were fighting Tinker, what I've done was use my BKB and got the tower and just get out. If you had Aegis, it changed a lot, right? Just imagine if you had Aegis right there. Void is wasting his Chronosphere, you have Aegis, and your BKB is still on 10 seconds, I imagine. Yeah, it is on 10 seconds, so you're not using BKB, it's minute 43, you got BKB at minute 35 and you didn't use it once. This is bad, this is just bad. This is definitely your thing that you can fix. Watch your own replay and try to find a way, try to find the moment that you that things turned out much better if you pop BKB. If you can find a way to convince yourself that that you were playing bad, then you have a room. You just found a room to improve on. So that is really good. Now you have Manta style. Let's see if it does anything, but I doubt it. It doesn't. It's not gonna do anything. Let's see. You blink in. You're waiting for your team. You use the force off like that. That was also kind of advised. BKB. Manta. Now you use BKB and you went back. Okay. If he Chronospheres you, you're gonna die. And the game's over. Because you don't have buyback. If he ever Chronospheres you, you're gonna die. I think they went back. Okay, good job. Good. So do you see how Manta does nothing here? Manta doesn't do anything. It really doesn't do. The only way that I can think Manta can be doing something is if Pudge hooks you, you pop the Manta Star right away, giving him hard time to, you know, pick the target to ult. That is one way you can use it. But once Tinker gets Aghanim Scepter, Manta Illusions or nothing is just gonna disappear right away. And it's not even a big threat to anybody. It's not a big threat. It just gives a little bonus damage, movement speed. That's it. And it's hella expensive, right? It's fucking expensive. With this gold, if you had gotten Orchid or Hex, this boy is dead. If you had Orchid, imagine you had Orchid, you blink in Orchid, and bam, 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 bam. This dude is dead. You can kill him solo. You can kill Tinker solo. So I want to point out your late BKB and Manta style. Your team doesn't have buyback, right? And I think they are now trying to push middle. Good thing you have buyback. Yeah, that is good. So right now what should be going through your mind is, yeah, things is bad, but try to think of a way to defend it with the buyback, using the buyback. When should you pop BKB to kill everyone? When should you use buyback? You're in a really bad situation. Let's see how you do it. Okay. Alright. You use BKB and you just went back to Fountain. This is just bad. This is just really bad. That was a really disappointing move. Yeah, you're gonna die, but you're gonna die. Like, they are outnumbering you, and this is really bad situation. Blink in. Okay, why didn't you blink into the where Disruptor caught everyone with his ulti? You have buyback, right? Am I wrong? Don't you have buyback? Why are you playing so passive? Oh, you don't have buyback. When did you use buyback? Oh, that was not bad. Wow. Okay, I didn't know. Okay. I really thought you had buyback. That was my bad. Okay. Yeah. My argument was not solid. I was just wondering why you're playing so passive, but you did not have buyback. I understand it. Okay. But still, like I said, I hope that you saw it yourself. The way you use your BKB and your full staff, and the way you engage in the team fight, it was not the timings were wrong. It was wrong. And if you can watch your replay by yourself and figure out that you made a mistake, that is, like I said, that is really, really good. But what I want to say is, your last hitting ability as 3K player, it is way above average. This is way above average. If only if you had stacked the agents, then you'd have gotten your Desolator like 2 minutes earlier, at least 2 minutes earlier, and that makes one difference. And if you had skipped the Hurricane Pike and get the BKB at minute 25, the game was over. I promise you. If you practice, if you just watch your replay and try to learn yourself, oh, this is the right time to use BKB, and if you got BKB at minute 25 and use it at the right time, the game was over. You were capable of finishing the game by yourself. You were able to killing everyone in the field and killing the objective. You're gonna do everything by minute 25 with that amount of gold. So your item choices were the only factors. I think it was the main factors that were leading you to losing this game. Okay, thank you.